Hello everyone and welcome back to Warframe. Today I'm going to be doing a top 5 secondary weapons video. It's been a while since I've done a top 5 video. The first video I ever did on this channel was a top 5 video, which was 7 months ago, and since it has received over 1,000 views, so I'm really grateful, and I thought I would try to emulate that success with another top 5 video. So here it is. I hope you enjoy. Leave your top 5 secondary weapons in the comments section. Leave a like and all that stuff, and I will see you all in the next one. Starting off at number 5 is the Kulstar. The Kulstar is a torpedo launcher whose shots burst on impact into a multitude of cluster bombs. It does insane amounts of blast damage, which is really good for crowd control. Those little cluster bombs explode everywhere, and then the damage is just kills everything. Its status is also very effective, since those cluster bombs spread so much. It really spreads around procs a lot, so that if something doesn't die, it's likely that it will be procced by status. So it's very viable for a status build, and I would definitely suggest that. However, it does have a lot of downsides. It uses sniper ammo for some stupid reason, which is the hardest ammo to find, the rarest ammo, and you can't use it with weapons like the Sonicor or the Auguras or the Penta, because they all use the same type of ammo, which is not good. It also does self-damage, and it does a lot of self-damage. Basically, if you point-blank shoot yourself, you will die. I haven't found a Warframe that doesn't die from a point-blank shot, which is dangerous. I would definitely suggest only using this in a group, because you will doubtlessly be going down a lot. So this weapon is number 5 because it's really fun to play as. When you kill stuff with it, it's really satisfying, but the dangers just are so great. It's an extremely risky weapon, but I would definitely recommend anyone to check it out. At number 4 is the Lex Prime. The Lex is a pistol that does puncture damage and is very effective at long range. It is completely different from the Kulstar, which is none of what I just listed. It also uses pistol ammo, which is, again, different from the Kulstar. There isn't really much to say about the Lex. It's just a very good pistol. There's a few things that I have problems with. One is it seems like it's harder to aim and hit things than other pistols. Like, it seems like you aim at somebody and then it misses when it should hit. I don't know if that's in the game or if that's just me, and I doubt I will ever know. But it's not really a big issue. The shot sound is a little bit abrasive, it's a little bit annoying, but again, that doesn't really make much of a difference with the pistol itself. There aren't really any downsides to it. It's just a very good pistol. Next, at number 3, we have the Hikou Prime. The Hikou Prime are throwing stars. We've had a lot of variation, haven't we? From torpedo launchers, the pistols, the throwing stars. Anyway, throwing stars are very useful because they are silent. I mostly use these for stealth missions, because they are innately silent, and I don't have to waste a mod slot on a silent mod. You don't have to use them for stealth missions, though. They actually hold up very well. They do a lot of puncture damage, which is very good against the Grineer, and they're also very effective against nullifiers, because they just throw so fast and they do so much damage. They have extremely fast throwing speed. I believe they have the fastest throwing speed of all of the throwing stars, and they also have the fastest reload speed of any throwing stars, which basically turns it into one giant clip of around 200 throwing stars. However, this does lead to the problem that they have ammo consumption issues. You're going to be spending a ton of ammo. So I would definitely suggest only using these sparingly, because you're going to be running out of ammo fairly often. I actually like these more than the Despair, which are considered one of the best throwing star weapons in the game. So if you had trouble with farming the old stalker and you never got the Despair, don't despair. See what I did there? See what I did there? You can get these, and I actually think that these are better, so you're not really missing too much. So, yeah. Number 2 is a very, very good weapon. I really love this weapon. Is the Vaykor Marelok. There isn't anything bad about this weapon at all. It's basically the Lex, but better. It does impact damage, but it doesn't affect this weapon at all. It aims well, it looks cool, it sounds awesome. It even has a syndicate proc. Like, what? How can you get better than this? Seriously. It's just amazing. You're probably asking yourself, Jim, why isn't this your favorite weapon? If you're fanboying over it so hard, it has to be the best, right? Like, what else is better than the Vaykor Marelok? Number 1. What could be my number 1 spot? If you know, leave it in the comments section before you watch this part, and you'll be very, very happy about yourself if you get it right. So, number 1 is the Sonicor. What else would it be? If you've watched any of my challenge videos, what other secondary weapon even comes close to the Sonicor? A lot of people look at this weapon and they say, oh hey, look, it's just a ragdoll weapon. That's kind of cool. That's kind of funny. It's entertaining for a little bit, and then they put it aside, never go back to it. No, this weapon is incredible. It does a ton of damage. It does so much damage. It will one-shot enemies until like level 40 or 50, and the damage isn't even that good on this weapon. That's not even its strong suit. The ragdoll effect, it doesn't matter what level the enemy is, it will stun it. It will stun the enemy. And using it with something like a Nova, a Slova, where everything is slowed down, if you knock over an enemy, that gives you a lot of time to kill it. It's so useful, and even on those high levels, it's really useful. Just running through missions with it it's so easy. In the weapon itself, there's this kind of auto aim, where the Sonicor bullet will actually kind of veer off and try as best as it can to hit the enemy, even if you're not aiming directly at it. It also explodes, so it doesn't take a lot to aim it. You just kind of have to run forward and click a lot. You don't have to aim it. It does insane amounts of damage. It stun locks enemies for a good second or two. And if you're using a Nova with it, it will stun lock them for a lot longer. It's just so good. It's so good. I don't know what else to say about it, really. If you haven't gotten the Sonicor, or if you haven't looked it up, I highly suggest getting it. It's a Mastery Rank 2 or 3 weapon. It's super easy to get. I think it only takes like 2 Argon, and that's it. It is amazing. There is no reason why you should not get this weapon. Even if you don't like it, it is very funny to watch all those enemies ragdolling all over the place. So, yeah, get it. It's so good. I'm fanboying even more than the Vaykor on this. It's amazing. So, if you have enjoyed this video, please feel free to leave a like and comment. what your top 5 was, and subscribe for more Warframe stuff. And until next time, guys, I will see you all later.